Hey everyone, I'm Dana with Diggin with Dana, and I have a friend of mine here today with me, Shelly Battaglia. And did I say it right?
You got it right.
Oh my gosh, I did. The way you just looked at me, I thought, I said it wrong again. I'm so glad that you came to join me today. How are things going with you?
Good. Things are going good. How have you been?
I'm good. And so you are a realtor.
Yes.
You're a mom. Is that in your way?
I got to be able to see you.
Yeah. You're a realtor, a mom, a coach. And what kind of coach? Let's tell everybody what kind of coaching you do first.
Okay, so coaching, I am what I call a you coach. I'm kind of like, I don't like to use the word life coach, mindset coach. Basically focusing on yourself, on the things that you want to improve with yourself, whether it's a situation you've gone through in your life, something you're trying to overcome, something you're trying to achieve. So basically focusing solely on you. And whatever it is that you need to work on, focusing on you.
Yeah. So that kind of ties in with the whole being a mom and being a realtor and all that stuff, because you're working to help people become better self, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So when you're doing that with someone who's buying a home, have you ever run into a situation where you had to be a so-called coach for somebody like that?
Yes, and actually real estate and coaching in life is kind of similar. So I've experienced with real estate, new home buyers, first-time home buyers, young clients that are going through divorces. So you're kind of like a matchmaker for homes, but then you also, my favorite part of real estate is I get to be a part of somebody's next chapter.
Yeah.
So some of my favorite real estate deals have been young kids that are the first in their family ever to purchase a home, or seeing a young couple doing an investment property, or a new mom or dad that's recently divorced that has been renting and is getting back on their feet. So it's I'm getting to help in becoming friends with my clients on their next chapter. So it's yeah.
They say buying a home is the most emotional experience for people.
Yes.
Or selling, because
it's either closing or opening.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, sad, and all the feels all at the same time.
All the emotions are involved. And at the closing, we see a lot of that stuff. People are so emotional, and you just don't realize how much that does take a toll on some people, because they think they got it until the very end, and you have to kind of be a counselor to them, and you have to kind of hold their hand and walk them through. Have you ever had to do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I recently just closed on a property where some parents had helped their daughter purchase a property, and I was dealing solely with a mom. And it's been probably 3 weeks to a month since they've closed, and she literally calls me every couple of days or sends me a text and is like, I miss talking to you every day. How are you doing? And I'm like, see, I told you in the beginning, my clients become my friends. I'm become part of their journey as well. So I love it.
Yeah. And so you probably get a lot of referral business from that, right?
Yes.
Because you do become part of their family and friends, and then that leads to you working with their family and friends.
Right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about you personally. You're a mom. I know that.
I am. I have 3 amazing boys. And I think the last time I was here, it was my middle son's birthday. He turned 16. Well, the funny thing today is my oldest, and he turns 20 today.
Oh, my gosh. We must be hitting it on the birthday thing, huh?
So I have a 4-year-old and one that just turned 20 today.
Oh, wow.
So a total of 3 boys that definitely keep me on my toes.
Yeah. Yeah, keep you busy all the time, huh? So when you aren't doing stuff with the kids and you're not doing real estate, what do you do for you? How do you take care of you? Because I know you say that you're a you coach, but what do you do to take care of you?
Well, to keep myself balanced, I love dancing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I love going to Sedona.
Oh, okay.
So, that's my zen place. I let everything go when I go up there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like my reboot. As well as, I don't really have much time having 3 kids.
Right.
So I don't have a lot of time for myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be going to Sedona, getting outdoors and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you do when you go to Sedona? You
Relax.
Like to go, oh,
No.
yeah? Just take a break?
A little bit. We do hiking. We go to the creek.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
There's so much that's changed in Sedona. I haven't been there for a long time, but the last time
my
I was there, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's grown
Grown.
so much.
Yeah. So do you do real estate outside of Phoenix and all that?
I
what's
do. I actually do it all in Sedona in northern Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to get licensed in Colorado as well.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna
And
have-
I'm actually teaming up with somebody to really target Sedona with a contractor and flips and all of that. So I'm
Oh.
super excited.
Wow.
Mhm.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a place that you call home there too?
Yes.
In Sedona? Oh, well,
Mhm.
that's cool.
So like my second family lives up there.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So you'll have quite a network going on before
Yeah.
you even get going up there, huh?
Mhm.
So with your you coaching, I think we talked a little bit about manifestation last time, and you had sent me a little message about that, about how someone actually can manifest things to come into their life, and I think that's fascinating, and I know that you practice that. Is there anything that you could share with us to like help somebody maybe to learn how to do that? To make it work? Maybe?
Yes, we need a whole separate podcast for that one. I'll
Right.
touch briefly just
Okay.
on it because I think there's a lot more stuff too, like that goes in correlation with that.
Yeah.
I think it's be very careful with your thoughts
Okay.
and yeah, we can
Good or bad.
good or
right?
bad, yeah. And a lot of people like journaling. I tell my clients to journal, but you have to be careful what you journal. If we keep focusing on what we don't want or what has happened, it's going to keep happening.
Oh, okay.
So, an example, don't put down how much you've lost. I don't want to keep doing this. Start acting and embodying and bring in the energy that you're already there.
Oh, I see.
You already have it.
Yeah.
Hmm
So
But
don't-
it's mainly, yeah, controlling your thoughts.
yeah.
Hmm
So is there something in particular that you do for I can't talk again today. Manifesting things that you want to happen in your life. Like, is there a certain practice?
I like to print pictures so that I can see it every
Oh,
day.
okay.
And really,
like a vision board, kind of? Yeah.
and really doing breath work and really getting centered and envisioning what I want my life to look like, because we all can have whatever we want if we choose to put the work in to get it.
Yeah.
Like manifesting.
See, now
We
you
can
can't
s-
say it because I can't say it either.
My allergies are so bad right now, I
Yeah.
can't even hear. But everybody's so into manifesting right now, and I think it just really boils down to anybody can have what they want if they put the work into it and the energy into it. We're all going to have bad days. We're all going to go through things in life, and we're going to learn from them.
Yeah.
And so put that positive stuff down on the paper and just realize that not everything is always going to go perfect, but we're going to learn a lesson from it, and it's going to get us further to that point we want to be at. So, yeah, I do a lot of breath work, getting centered, sit with myself, removing all of those negative feelings from, because we have them at times, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So writing down the things that I do want, and then on a separate piece of paper, I write down my part in any situation that I'm struggling with.
Yeah.
So I can learn what I did wrong in any situation
Yeah.
to learn, and then how I can turn that into a positive going forward.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a great lesson for
Yeah.
everybody that's interested in that stuff. You know, there's a huge call for that these days.
There is.
People are just wanting something to look forward to, if nothing else, you
Right.
know? So you got to picture it in your head
Mm-hmm.
and then
And like I print pictures
print pictures.
of the things that I want.
Okay.
I'm visual. So like some people do vision boards. Some people keep it in their phone. Some have it hanging in their house.
Yeah.
Whatever works best for you, just try to control your thoughts. And if you have that negative thought come in, why is that negative thought coming in? And then
Right.
release it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. See, you are a you coach.
I've been through a lot.
Yeah, life experiences,
Right.
huh? Yeah, I think that's so important. That you can share the things that have happened and change that into something positive
Right.
in your life that you can share with other people.
Yeah, I think especially like I've been dealing with some stuff with my kids.
Yeah.
And social media has really taken a toll on people, and people making assumptions and taking certain things a certain way from text messages. Like I really believe we need to get back to like open communication,
Yeah.
because everything can be misread. And
There's
you've
no
got
emotion
people
in a
right.
text or an email, right?
And I think we just really live in a hurtful society now.
Yeah.
Like people are so quick to jump on a bandwagon of something.
Yeah.
And instead of people being positive in people's lives, people are so quick to tear people down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And they are. I mean, you could get a text message and it doesn't mean what you thought it meant.
Right.
So
And like I
it
tell
could
my
change
kids,
your day.
mm-hmm. And as long as we own it, like own if you take something wrong, own
Yeah.
if you play a part in something.
Yeah.
But it's happening all over. Social media can be a positive, and it also can be a negative.
Yeah. You try to lead your kids like that to not be so
Yes.
serious with the social media and all that stuff. Yeah, that's something that's hard to do because it is hurtful for a lot of people.
Right.
But there's a lot of good in it as
There
well.
is. Mm-hmm.
So we can't really say either way, but just
We
do the
just-
best you can do every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to share with us today? Like anything exciting going on in your world?
Well, we had talked briefly about my foundation, DTJ,
Uh-huh.
which is my boys' initials, Determined, True, and Journey, Dylan, Tegan, and Jaden.
Uh-huh.
That again, it kind of goes in correlation with my coaching Consistently You.
Yep.
And that's basically for anybody that has gone through abuse, suicide, addiction, self-awareness. Like if you have a weight issue, if you have anything that you're struggling with in life, we're going to help you get the resources to get the help that you need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. I started that 4 years ago, kind of put it on the back burner for certain circumstances, but we're getting ready to do a couple fundraisers for some people, and I'm really excited about it.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun.
And then talking about like my kids, I have one, Dylan, that's 20. He actually took from the DTJ and started his own clothing line called Rumpus Above, which is get above your head, clear out your head for positivity.
Oh, wow.
So if anybody wants to look, Rumpus Above, he's on all social media platforms. So super exciting.
Awesome. Awesome. Anything else? Anything else that you want to share as far as your charity stuff or anything like that? I know you had something coming up, or
oh yes,
your retreat.
We have the retreat coming in Sedona. Again, my Zen place.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. September 15th is when we're going to do that.
Okay.
It's going to be women only, and it's going to be focusing solely on you getting, again, centered balance, bringing in some speakers, bringing in a couple healing people, sound healing, getting back in touch with yourself. And if you have to heal something like a past trauma or just finding confidence within yourself, we're going to hit all of those at that. I think there's a really big thing, and I did a master class on this for Consistently You called Perfectly Imperfect. And unfortunately, women, and it does happen with men as well, there's so much insecurity and jealousy, and people are not living in their own skin and holding themselves back. So I did Perfectly Imperfect, that just because a person is skinny doesn't mean they have any less insecurities.
They're not perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because a person is overweight doesn't mean that they're battling a disease, and that's why.
Right.
So like when you put judgment on somebody else, you have an insecurity that you need to heal within yourself, because you shouldn't be concerned or worried about anybody else
Right.
but yourself.
Yeah.
So we have one life to live, and life can be short, especially the world we're living in.
Yeah.
Be kind, be honest, like be true to yourself, and live your best life in your own skin, because
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Life is short. It is so short, and it's like you can't live like that.
I know,
You
I
can't
blinked
be
and I have a
worried.
20-year-old.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I know. I feel the same thing. Just it goes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And the older I get, the faster it goes too. Like every year, I'm like, whoa, we're already 6 months into this year already.
I know. I'm getting, in 6 months almost, I'll be 45.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Where'd that come from,
Yeah.
huh?
But I have to say, I love my 40s. It has by far been my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite was 44. I said it was going to be 44 forever.
I said 44 was going to be my year.
Yeah.
And so, like, my little guy's 4, and I'm 44 right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, let's do this. Turn it around. Let's do
I
this.
used to say I was 44, and then I couldn't remember how old I really was because I said I was 44 forever.
Yeah.
My kids would laugh about that too. So.
Mine just say I'm old and I don't understand.
That's funny. Well, thank you, Shelly, for coming on with me
Thank you
today.
for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming down and sharing your journey with us, and also for real estate. How would someone be able to reach you? Like, what's the best way?
Social media, and my phone number is on there.
Yeah.
All of my Facebook had gotten hacked.
Oh, okay.
So it had actually wiped out all of my pages, my real estate pages, my coaching pages, all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm redoing those, but I'm under Shelly Lawhorn on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And then we're working on all of the stuff for the retreat, the fundraisers that are coming up,
Yeah.
and all of that. So yeah, I would love to help anybody be whatever your journey is,
Yeah.
buying or selling.
Yeah. And so I'll share some information too on the YouTube about that stuff. So
Perfect.
when the time comes, we'll have to have you come back again,
Absolutely.
and we'll talk more about your retreat coming up, and hopefully everything goes well in your world. I'm so happy that you're doing such a great thing and helping women and men too. And
Life is a learning stepping stone experience.
yeah,
We have one life. Things happen for us, not to us.
yeah,
And again, like, be true to yourself. Don't get involved in cattiness.
right.
Everybody's got their own struggles, and the sooner people learn that and stay in their own lane, the better life is.
Right.
We need to lift each other, not tear people down.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll talk again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Dana with Dana, and we'll see y'all next time.